Welcome to another edition of the Central Cabarrus Vikings Football Report. The Coach Kenneth McClamrock, I'm Mark Clemens. And Coach, last week against Northwest Cabarrus, you kind of looked like you're going to get some momentum, but kind of ended right there. Kind of give us your impressions of last week's game.
Really proud of the way that our defense played for the first half. It was a 14-3 game at halftime. We pulled, we score on a punt return, Justin Underwood, early in the third quarter, and felt like all the momentum was swinging our way. And then, Northwest kind of kicked in overdrive and put the game away after that. Proud of the way our defense played for that half, but offensively we still have to get better. We were still really inconsistent, still made some bonehead mistakes, and we just got to find ways to get better.
Coach, I know consistency is probably the one that, and over a whole football game.
Yeah, that's been kind of the story of our season. We played really well in quarters, we played really well in halves. We've even had a couple of really good games where we played overall. But the consistency, the roller coaster effect, if you will. Our kids are still working hard. They work their butts off in the weight room. They come to practice with good attitudes every day. Our coaches are still coaching them up. We just have to find ways to be consistent. I think that's part of the transition, and we're going to find that consistency. And hopefully we'll find it this week against Concord.
You got a Concord team coming in a lot of ways they've had some of the same issues.
Yeah, absolutely. I think talking to Coach Pageant and some of the other coaches in the summertime, they kind of knew that this was going to be a tough year for them. Of course, they got two really outstanding football players, and the Sandage kid at defensive end and the Cochran kid at center, who are both Shrine Bowl kids. And I think they've got some really good football players around it. Their Mike linebacker, 33, really impresses me. And of course, Rocco at free safety is a head hunter. And the quarterback does a really nice job of breaking tackles. And I think the offensive line has gotten a whole lot better as the season's progressed. So Concord's a stinking good football team. They've lost to a really good Huff football team. They've beaten a really good Mount Pleasant team in overtime. And, they're still a good team. They're not as good as maybe what the Concord faithful expect Concord to be, but, they pose a lot of challenges for us.
Talk about keys for the Vikings this week.
Once again, we've got to be able to run the football. The games where we've ran the ball well, we've played well offensively, and we've got to be able to stop the run. One of our biggest weaknesses and our losses have been running backs running the football on us. So we've got to be able to run the football. We've got to be able to run the football, and then we've got to find a way to limit Concord's run game. Their running back, I think he's a sophomore, is doing a great job of running the football. And then, of course, we got to find a way to move the football and get first downs and score some points.
Anything else we should know about the Vikings
this week? It's senior night this week, so barring something crazy, it's the last game for our Viking seniors. So hopefully Viking Nation will be here and be loud, and it'll be a good night for us.
7:30 kickoff. Concord comes here to Central Cabarrus. This has been the Central Cabarrus Vikings Football Report with Coach Kenneth McClamrock. I'm Mark Clemens. Thanks for joining us.